challenge. You see, a while ago I did an item percent speedrun for Skyblock to collect any item. And if you saw that, you would see my time was about 28 minutes. And the world record was about, 600 milliseconds or something. That's weak. They didn't even get Combat 1. They didn't even leave their island. It was just so sad. So yeah, I'm going to try to do something way better than that. I'm going to try to level up as much as I can without getting a single item in my inventory. So right now I have my friend, the meme machine from Assassins, the one that likes redstone torches. Of course, he also knows how to kill people with his fists, as you saw in that one video. Of course that's been patched, but still. So now, watch as this meme machine does the absolute pro gamer move of punching a bunch of random stuff without actually picking up anything. So our first step is just going to be clear out some stuff. Gotta get rid of some tall grass, gonna punch some flowers for some free XP, gonna stay away from those items as best we can. Now there is an item that increases your item pickup range, but here's the thing. Our item pickup range being enhanced by an item doesn't matter when you can't pick up the item or use the item in the first place. And it requires collections, which are a whole different thing. So as you can see right now, just mining a tree, gonna mine some leaves, watch out for those crazy saplings. But the cool thing about Hypixel's Skyblock is items despawn after 30 seconds instead of 5 minutes. In other words, the despawn time is 10 times faster than normal. So what I'm doing here is kind of trying to play it safe with the leaves right here. Because if they decay, it's just going to be a mess. You never know if it's just going to decay and try to drop a sapling on your head. Okay, there we go. As you can see, we got no items so far. So far, so good. Okay. Tense. Okay, now we break this log. Now we break this log. Now one thing that we're not going to do is say hi to our little cobble minion over there. Because if we say hi to our cobblestone minion, then they'll try to give us a bunch of cobblestone, which, is an item. So we don't want that. Instead, we're just going to get over there and just go right to the portal. Now you're probably wondering, how are you going to get to the portal without collecting items? Well, there's two ways, and I'm going to be doing the first way. The second way is to just visit someone and then just go to their hub portal, which, is a bit of a cheeky way to do it. But I'm going to do the first way, which is a lot easier. You see, in Skyblock, there's a command called /warp-hub, and when you do it, you're in the hub. Now the cool thing about Iron Man is if people try to throw items to me, they won't succeed. Also, coins do not count as items. As you can see, they go straight to my purse and do not appear in my inventory. Now we're going to talk to these villagers, get some coins, get some quests done. The usual. Okay, so far so good. We're going to talk to this guy. We're going to save that guy for later. Actually, we need to do a long trip, so we may as well. That guy has, like, the longest dialogue out of all the villagers. About co-ops. Now, the Jerry one might be a terrible idea. Okay, we unlocked a recipe. Cool. And we got a notice about the forums. And don't care. So our next step is to go over to here, and there's two more villagers over here. This one, which we're going to talk to, And then, at this point, we stop talking to them. We will no longer talk to that guy ever again. Alright, now let's find our 12th villager. I think he might be back here somewhere. Huh. Honestly, it's been a while since I tried actually doing the villager quests for all 12 of them. I could have sworn it was like back there or something. Let's see, we talked to... Okay, we talked to Vex, so... Huh. Yeah, this one always confuses me. Alright, so we talked to a bunch of villagers. And here's the thing. That farmer right there wants us to gather wheat for his cow. But there's just too many things wrong with that. First off, gathering wheat, that's the same as picking them up. And as an item, that's just not any good. And second off, cows are obviously mushroom imposters, so we don't care about them. So as you can see, I'm just going around punching wheat without getting too close to it. And watch as a number slowly counts up to... There we go, we got farming 1. Impressive. Okay, so now we just punch a bunch of these. And just like that, we're at 4 out of 50 alchemy. Not bad. We can get up here and punch it to be safe. As long as we don't fall down there. And yeah. So we got farming 1 already. Without even collecting a single item. Now one thing that we're not going to be able to do is get minions. The reason being, in order to get minions, you have to craft them. Except for the cobblestone minion. They can chill. They're just going to be a level 1 cobblestone minion with a full inventory for the end of time. Or until this profile inevitably just spontaneously combusts. Okay, so we also got foraging 1. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so now we got foraging, farming, everything's all good. Now this guy wants us to get logs up there, but we're just going to ignore him and talk to this guy. Oh, what's that? There's zombies? Don't worry, I'm going to wait until later. Yeah, let's wait until the day armor and weapons are items. Okay, so this guy wants us to, you know, get 64 birch logs and stuff, which is ridiculous. Instead, I'm just going to destroy a bunch of these flowers and also some logs without picking them up. You know, a much better alternative. Although, I feel like I could use some farming experience as well, so I'm just going to go up here. Now, this might take a little bit, but yeah, this is a nice little waterfall that conveniently leads to our 3rd area out of 5. You see, this area is called the Dark Thicket. Why is it called the Dark Thicket? Because there's a bunch of dark trees, and the trees are very thick. So, we can punch this mushroom here. That's farming. And we can punch the mushrooms here. Extra farming. And we actually don't have the level requirement to be here yet. And there actually is a trick to get up there without collecting items and without getting to foraging 5. What use does it have? There is one use, which is the acacia area. You see, if you can get to the acacia area early, then that means that you can basically do the Melody's Harp thing. The Melody's Harp is just hope that you have good ping. GG. Oh, and since we were able to get here, we can now talk to this dude. Okay. Okay, let's just survive in the campfire. Why not? Oh hey, it's a person that I know. Yeah. Okay, so now we're not going to do the campfire trial, because doing it any further would give us an item. And you know what they say about items. They're items. If you pick them up, they will get into your inventory. So instead, we're just going to do some farming, some foraging, and of course, some dodging. Now, the cool thing about the foraging area is unless there's a fishing boss that tries to all of a sudden wreck you, then you should be fine. So I'm just going to be mining these logs without actually picking them up. Yep. Enjoy those. But I know that Auction House and Bazaar are disabled for this Iron Man mode. And the cool thing about breaking blocks of the same type is that wherever the new item spawns, it will teleport to. Now I would risk it, but there are people going crazy and trying to get their forging levels up. And as you can see, they cannot give me a present due to me being an Iron Man profile. Oh look, they're still here. Yeah, so let me explain something slightly unrelated. There was this one guy that, you know, I congratulated him on his 8 kill on a map in Assassins, and then he said, "Oh, I forgot to ignore add you." And then I was confused, and they basically ignore added me for no reason. Kind of rude, but, you know, I won't hold a grudge against them. It's just that I can't talk to them in chat anymore because they won't see it. Okay, so right now, just gonna continue punching logs with my bare hands. And forging 2, nice. So now I have official legal access to the spruce area. And I can just punch this and not care about the rest. Okay, let's punch a mushroom, run from the mushroom, and they're gonna take the logs. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be the one thing. As long as there's no people like in full young armor going around trying to snipe every single log in existence, we should be fine to get some forging experience here. And of course, we can't use the jungle axe. We can't use any axe because they're all items. That'll make it a bit more tedious to do this challenge. Yeah, I have a decent amount of forging experience. So the thing is, if you were able to get on top of the leaves, then you would be able to get over there, which involves climbing up that tree, doing a parkour jump to there, jumping to there, jumping to there, and then you should be able to jump to the cliffside. Oh yeah, and another thing. We can't get pets. Pets, before you equip them, are items. Items that have to go into your inventory in order to equip them. But basically, we're just going to farm some farming, some foraging, some nice little experience gains right here. Actually, now would be a good time to go to the hub, because now it's noon, and the zombie villagers should be gone. And why is that a good thing? Because the zombie villagers are faster than the player at default speed. If you're just dealing with zombies, your fists deal 5 damage, 7 on crit, and you could just easily deal with one. Like getting it low on health, and then trying not to get swarmed, and once it's at like 10 health, quickly push it away, and then quickly back away. If you want to be a daredevil, you could go and try to get the coin. Also, experience orbs aren't items, so that's cool. The only problem is that person seems like they're going to try to kill every zombie in this place. Hopefully that's not the case. Okay, back away quickly. So that's 2 zombies down. If we kill 8 more, then we will get some pretty cool stuff, also known as coins. Oh, and now we have 3 of them, and he just steals them. Alright. Also, fairy souls aren't items that have to go into your inventory, so that's cool. Okay. And, okay, that kind of startled me a bit. Okay, it's just 2 zombies, and back away quickly. And now we have 2 or 3 more. And here he comes with a bloodlust again. Yep, there he goes on his bloodlust adventure. Alright, let's just deal with this guy over here. I have no armor, and I'm just punching these guys to death with my bare hands. Okay, there we go. Oh gosh, that startled me. if he pushed me into that rotten flesh, that would have sucked. Which is how my gravel adventure ended. Like, I was in, like, my first attempt, the 28 or 26 minute one. I got all the way to, like, the spider's den. And then, come on, don't steal that one. Okay, I backed away. And one more. If you really want to, you can abuse their aggro range and specifically just camp outside the zombie graveyard area. And then you can just basically get free kills. Only problem is, you also have to kill zombies while at it. And sometimes they have a shorter aggro range than normal. Oh, and one just spontaneously combusted. Also, we can't get any of the hostile mobs to... Oh my god! Well, there goes attempt number 2. Ruined because of someone in unstable armor. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the